So this is some footage going towards Albuquerque, traveling. As you can see, it's the middle of nowhere. I mean, there was hardly anything to see at all going towards Albuquerque. So this is the T-Mobile performance. So I wanted to make that clear, and you can see there T-Mobile, T-Mobile. Now, T-Mobile, they did okay as it comes to performing. So for the most part, I was not the one driving, so I was able to heavily, test video, test everything, calling, texting, music playback. One thing I will say, 4K is iffy, right? It keeps buffering going. The consistent connection as it comes to video playback was 1080p. 1080p, I was able to achieve that consistently along the stretch. 4K, not so much. That's very tough, and you can see that in the performance. The first test was like 9 megabits per second. Some of the other tests are faster, but it's just not consistently faster. And I've noticed the same with AT&T, and I would assume it's quite similar with Verizon. There is site spacing. No matter how much you fill in, you're not going to have the same site spacing as you would in a bigger city. You're not going to have a site every mile on a stretch as long as it is from going from El Paso to Albuquerque. So as you can see, the site spacing here plays a factor. You see downlink quite high, uplink suffers. So that means we're heading towards cell edge, and performance was up and down, and you'll see that. But from a average consumer perspective, it still got the job done. I was still able to receive notifications, as you saw. That's why I left the notifications on. They were coming in. I was able to receive text messages. I'm doing video playback, not on camera, but off camera. It works quite well. I'm taking calls. That worked well. I completed a 10-minute call. So that worked. But if for those of you who saw the summary review of the trip, there were some hard cutouts for whatever reason. And I also, to throw this in this video as an update, T-Mobile does have a site in Hatch, New Mexico. I checked it on Cell Mapper. So the site must have been down, or something went wrong for that area to completely have no service. So I wanted to leave you with the rest of this video just to share with you guys the performance on a part of the trip. It's very similar for the rest of the trip. Not much changes. I also have a video with the AT&T performance, so you guys can see the difference and compare. But like I said in the summary video, the 5G performance, it's not that much different from what you experience on LTE. So I leave you with the rest of this video. Just wanted to share this with you, some performance there. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for more. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.